Okay, we're working on this main kota riptide again. Shear pin broke off in the prop, and to take this prop off, you got to take this nut off. It kind of holds everything together, but it's spun, so the whole shaft and everything's turning with the prop. So I have a little trick for that. 2 screwdrivers. A small one to go in the slot on the end of the shaft. Stick it in there like that. Take the other screwdriver, put it in there on them tabs, and twist. Get this thing back up this way. There we go. I don't have replacement parts just yet, but I got another motor we're going to use for the weekend, but I figured I'd go ahead and do this. Now the prop should just come right off, but it's stuck. Too bad. A couple of good taps with the soft end of the back of the screwdriver, kind of like using an adjustable wrench for a hammer. But that way you don't tear it up and more things up. I think I'm probably going to have to order a prop once I got a good nick in it. Yep. Shear pin is broke. That's what's left of it. And still got some inside the shaft itself. Hopefully it'll just push right out. Yep, it'll push right out. Well, get another one of these ordered and put it back. You put your shear pin in, line the back of that up with the pin, put it on, and then you can just take this by hand and tighten her on down. So we don't have the shear pin for the other riptide. Went and got the spare riptide. I know I could take the shear pin out of this one and put it in that one, but what I'm about to do needed to be done anyway, so this motor will fit the rest of our boats. I got a new plug for it. I'm going to solder it on. Now, I made the flounder lights. I didn't show how I solder. How I do it's a little different than most people, but it works, and I haven't had any issues with it. So, we're going to first I'll talk my mouth catch up in my brain in a minute. Need to strip the end of the wire. You don't have to go very far. A little less than a ½ inch should do it. Yeah, I don't. All the wire strippers don't exactly have the right side, so strip it off like that. I like to twist it up, make sure it's clean, no corrosion. If there's corrosion, the solder will not stick. Now what I do for soldering is I use these little tabs and crimp them on, and then heat them up in the center, and then let the solder run in from either side. And I put shrink tube over it before you solder the 2 wires together. Shrink tube I'm going to be using. We'll go ahead and slide that over. And now if you don't have these, what you can do is you can take the regular crimpers, butt connectors, take a razor blade very carefully, cut the plastic off, or you can heat them up with a lighter or a butane torch, and then take a pair of side cutters and just pull them off. I'm going to do the positive side first. It used to be red, that in there. Just gonna give it a bit of a squish to kind of hold it together. And make sure that's on there. Go ahead and do the negative. A little bit of a squish to kind of hold it on there. Get this set up to where there. Stay. We'll take our solder, it's rosin core, and we'll heat. Got solder down in there. It's cool how the solder follows the heat. Tuck it right up in there. And there's the other one. Connections will cool just a minute. You should never have to worry about them again. I'm going to take our heat shrink and get it about as center to the connector as possible. I like to use the heat shrink with the adhesive in it. If you can get it, stuff kind of expensive, but it glues on and it seals pretty good. Whoop, I got that a little too hot. There. And that's how I solder my wires together.